Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to the British-Canadian Border, the podcast where once a week your two plucky young protagonists sit down and have a casual chat about stuff that's going on in the world right now. He's Canadian, and I'm British, and this is the British-Canadian Border.
How you doing, guys?
Hello, welcome to the podcast. We have had an interesting time trying to film this. It's like the entire universe is against this episode.
So I was recording an intro, and I for the intro, I was kind of making fun of this other podcast, and I kind of ended up getting my drink in my microphone. So if my microphone doesn't sound as good as the last time, I'm so sorry. I'm using a different microphone now. I'll try and get a better one by the next podcast. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but definitely for the Halloween special, I'll have it.
And we got thunderstorms going on right now, which has really annoyed me. Because, I love thunderstorms. They're amazing. But, the one time I do not want a thunderstorm is the one time that the sky sounds like the morning after a Vindaloo curry.
Yeah, and we tried, 3 different ways trying to call each other to record this podcast. Yeah. 3 ways did not work. And eventually we hopped on the Discord call on my laptop, and that seems to work. And hopefully this recording doesn't end up being smashed, because we worked really hard on this just to get this up and running.
Yeah.
So, and we got some good topics today.
Yeah, was smashed a pun? Because we've actually prepared. Well, I've prepared, because everybody knows that I put the most effort into this.
Yeah, shut up.
I've prepared a nice, good old-fashioned smash or pass for us to start the podcast off with. Now, obviously, whenever 2 men on a podcast do a topic like this, we are at risk of being called misogynistic, so in order to combat this, I've prepared a diverse group for today's Smash or Pass.
I just realized I don't have any people lined up, but I'm just going to say celebrities off the top of my head.
Okie dokie, I've got people lined up. I've got, a good few photos, so shall I start us off?
Go for it.
Right, oh god, how do I send them in the chat?
Well, you don't have to send them, you can just tell me their name.
Oh no, you need to see them.
Oh, okay, I don't know these guys.
Right, I've copied the first one. Alright, it's sent. Upload.
Okay, there we go. Is that Belle Delphine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give a hard pass. How about you?
No, I'm afraid, even though I respect what she does, she baits some really nasty people, and she's done really well for herself.
Okay, wait. I actually don't know who. I seen the memes, but I don't know who. Is she she's a streamer, right?
No, she was an Instagram model, but she's moved to OnlyFans now. But she kind of does stunts, she sold her bathwater for money. You've probably heard.
Oh yeah, that I heard of.
But yeah, like I said, I do have a lot of respect for what she's done. However, I've seen the way she handles raw meat, and not the good kind. And the hygienic part of me is saying, I'm gonna give that a pass. But massive respect to her.
Okay,
I like that.
Am I next, or are you gonna go rapid round?
You wanna go next?
All right. Scarlett Johansson.
You first.
Okay, so I was never into Scarlett Johansson, but one time I seen her in this one thing, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'd probably smash that. Not gonna lie.
I feel like I need to look her up.
You don't know what? Okay, come on, it's Scarlett Johansson.
I have an awful memory. Okay.
She's Black Widow,
I might
bro.
join you there. I like the way I'm trying to do this off personality and their career, and Harbir is just I'd smash
You're not gonna marry her. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna join you with that one. Okay, my next one is coming through. I think this is one that you are really gonna enjoy.
Okay, so he just sent me a picture of Barack Obama. You know what?
I'd smash.
I don't know much of his policies. I don't know much of what he did during his presidency, but he has a great personality, so I would definitely smash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes. I gotta pay respect, bro. I gotta pay respect to the GOAT.
Gotta pay respect.
I think him and John F. Kennedy were the most attractive presidents.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Oh, yeah. We should make a list. That's an upcoming podcast. The most attractive presidents from worst to best. Oh gosh, right. I've got another one here. This one's actually a YouTuber, quite controversial one.
Go for it.
There you go. This is a YouTuber called Tana Mojo. She dated Jake Paul. I don't know if you've heard about her. Now, I'm going to specify, first of all, I would absolutely pass on this just because I feel like she'd charge me $65 just for entry, and that's a multi-layered joke.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be annoying, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I'm a pass too. That's. She's not like the picture you sent me. Like she looks attractive, but like at the same time, I don't know. It's not that. Nah, I'm a pass. Final answer.
Oh yeah, your turn.
Okay. Shoot. Emma Stone.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Oh, 100%. I'd smash Eddie. No, actually, out of respect, I wouldn't smash. I'd wife that, bro. I'd wife that. Emma Stone has my heart. All right, she's my top celebrity crush. Hundo.
Well, yeah, I don't want to get in a fight over this. So.
Yeah, what,
I think I'm going to stick to good old Barack Obama. I'll take Obama. You can take Emma Stone. We'll leave it at that.
If you say smash, we're not friends anymore, but Robbo, that's my wife you're talking about.
Oh gosh, right. Okay, I'm gonna send my next one. Okay, this is I'm gonna be realistic. This is a personal favorite of mine.
What we got?
Wait, do you not know who that is?
No, it's loading for me. I haven't seen it.
Is everything okay on your end?
It's not loading for me. Who is it?
Okay, it's James Charles.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one, bruh. That's
really?
all yours, bro. That's all yours. Emma Stone's
picture.
mine. You can take James Charles.
I've chosen the picture from Coachella where he kind of had his bum hanging out. And I just have to say that is a man who has mastered the art of shaving his butthole, and he needs respect for that, so I'd smash.
Even Discord doesn't want me to see that picture. Okay, who am I gonna go for next? Okay, do you know Linda Cardinale?
No, I don't.
She's really attractive. Okay, look her up.
Right, I'll look it up. Okay,
she played okay, what was that one horror movie? Hold on, I gotta look this up now. I feel bad. Oh, she was in Scooby-Doo. Oh, The Curse of La Llorona. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't actually, but who did she play in Scooby-Doo?
I think she played Velma.
Oh, now see, once again, out of respect, I'm pretty sure Velma is lesbian. So you know what? I'm gonna respect her. I'm quite a left-leaning guy. Respect for the gays. I'm gonna pass on that.
Bro, I would smash. She has like great acting ability, and she's hella attractive, bro. She's got my heart, bro. She's my second wifey, bro. If me and Emma Stone don't work out for some reason, she's my second.
Okay, right. I'm gonna send another one over. Shall I risk sending it as an image?
Go for it.
Hopefully it won't crash us again. Now, in the last episode, I spoke out about this person. I said some not very nice things of them. So in the spirit of not getting assassinated, I'm going to try and make it up to them. And I'm just going to say I would smash this person just so I don't get assassinated.
For the people that can't see my screen, Rob has sent the Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth. You know what? At her age, she deserves it, bro. Anybody who lives that long deserves any man.
Yeah, we're cutting that bit. It's a pass.
Yeah. I was thinking of Natalie Portman. I was like, Natalie Portman has my heart too, but nah, it's yeah, I left that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Send.
Oh, who is this?
Okay, now this is Ivanka Trump.
Is she?
Yeah. Now the thing is with this is one thing you've got to consider when getting into bed with Ivanka Trump, is that when you get into bed with her, you're probably also going to find her father there.
Well, you can't put conditions on it. Come on.
So the thing is, we're looking at the possibility of having a threesome with the current president of the United States.
That's true. How many people can say they fucked the president?
Exactly. Did you hear that?
No, I think I'd pass. She looks scary. She looks like she's staring me in the eyes. I'm a pass on that one.
She does look scary, but I want the title. So I'm going to say...
I want the reputation.
I'm going to go with that, and you can title this episode, Would You Smash Donald Trump, in all caps. You're welcome.
Watch Rob's girlfriend be listening to this podcast.
I have had permission for this.
Yeah,
I must specify,
but
if
I
you're
asked him,
watching, Eve, this is a joke, okay? I love you.
I was like, yo, is your girlfriend cool with us doing a Smash or Pass segment on the podcast? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, alright, lit, let's do it.
Okay, you got another one that can top that?
Oh, shoot, I forgot, it's my turn. Okay, who's hot right now? Like, not hot like that, but like, who's popular right now?
Are you that shallow?
No. I meant like popular. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay. I guess no movies have come out for somebody new to be popular, but I guess let's go with
You want me
an
to
OG.
send one over? What are you thinking?
Sorry? Oh, Margot Robbie. Let's go with Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, let's go with Margot Robbie.
Ooh, you go first on this one again.
Margot Robbie. I'm not really into like hot girls. I like cute girls more, but Margot Robbie is hot, and I would definitely smash. I don't think I've ever seen a more perfect woman than Margot Robbie.
I've seen her in something.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh no, I know her from something. What do I know
Wolf
her
of Wall
from?
Street.
Oh no. Right, let me see what thing she's been in. This is important.
Okay.
I know her from somewhere.
She was in The Big Short as a cameo. She was in I, Tonya. Bro, Margot Robbie. How do you not know Margot Robbie? She was in Suicide Squad. She was Harley Quinn, bro. Dude, how is this not ringing any bells?
My taste in movies is like I'm not a very I haven't seen many movies, alright? I don't go outside much.
Bro, you're crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is another case where I'm just gonna have to pass so that this doesn't turn into a war on the podcast.
Are you insane? You're gonna pass on the GOAT Margot Robbie.
Oh god, have I lost you again?
God damn it.
Hello?
Well, why don't we talk about the last podcast? I liked it.
I'm pretty chuffed with the last podcast, actually. I think it
Yeah,
went really well.
we got more viewer. Well, I mean, not more than we were expecting, but like we got a decent amount. I honestly, when it released, like I think the first day we got 0, but then I think the analytics just haven't updated. So I'm proud of you guys. You know, I really like.
Yeah, thank you for the support.
It's sad. It was sad to see like nobody's listening, and I'm like, what's the point of doing this, yo? Like, if nobody's gonna listen, what's the point? And then I
Oh yeah.
checked the next day, and it was like, what the hell? People are actually listening to us? That's crazy. And I got really happy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. I personally got a lot of positive feedback about the podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of people said they really enjoyed it, and you know what? Thank you massively to you. Of course, like massive thanks to Harbir as well. He edited that episode. And just, you know what, for all the people that have made it possible that are listening right now, thank you so much. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. And
with that in mind, follow us and tune in for the next podcast.
If you can, please share it with somebody, like anybody.
Oh,
We
yeah,
just need to
it
grow
would
our
mean the
base,
world.
and maybe we should like make a like a club that people can subscribe to, like, you know, the OG like day one club type thing, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
kind
we
of cool.
should do that.
First, let's say first
yeah.
100 people can join that club.
Yeah, first 100. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, guys, if you are the first 100, please DM us at the British Canadian border on Instagram, and we will add you to the club.
Oh, yeah. This is actually something I personally am really passionate about. I'm probably going to go into it in more detail in the next podcast, because I'm going to be talking about the results. School results for GCSEs and A-levels. So, obviously, with the whole coronavirus thing, none of us took our exams, and therefore the government are having to decide our grades, and by decide our grades, I mean put them into a random number generator. But
Wait, what? Really?
No, they're not doing that, but
Okay.
it feels like it sometimes. People being massively marked down from their predicted grades and even their mock exams, which doesn't make sense to me because people normally get better in the actual ones than their mocks, but they're being given lower than their mocks. And of course, the big issue, the one that is causing the headlines and has me riled up personally, is the fact that the system is quite obviously classist and racist. People coming from working class backgrounds who go to public schools, they're getting marked down. Whereas people who go to private schools, rich people, who got daddy to pay for their tuition, they're getting marked up. And that's something I'm super passionate about, because obviously that's disgusting. And it gives me another excuse to moan at Boris. Like I said, we've had the A-level results in England so far. We're going to get the GCSE results in a few days, so I can talk about my results and hopefully go into more detail in the next podcast. But there are a few petitions you can sign. What's your opinion on that? It's awful.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Okay, so the British government are trying, or whatever, English government are trying to dictate your grades based off your previous performance or the general performance of your class?
They're doing our grades for us because we didn't take our exams.
But how would they determine your grade?
I'm not sure. I think they're using an algorithm, but it's a noticeable trend that people who go to public schools, the working class, people who don't have as much money, are getting lower grades automatically than people who have, say, paid for private school. So the richer you are, the better your grades are coming out in this algorithm. It's being based on your social class and social standing rather than your merit, which ever since a lot of things started to go private has been a massive trend, and it really is disgusting. It's quite obvious that the Tories are very much for the few and not the many.
You know what I think it is? I think the algorithm is detecting the fact that, I go to a private college right now, and I have significantly better grades than when I went to a public university. So I think what it's detecting is the fact that all these private school kids are generally have a higher average than the public school kids. You could say that's because they have extra help, or their work's easier, or they work harder, any sort of factors. But regardless, they generally the private school kids, according to the algorithm, probably has higher marks, and the public school kids who are kind of just forced to be there and thrown in there are getting lower marks. So it makes you have a lower mark. You understand? Because I know when I was in high school, I went to both public and private. When I was in private school, you're around a lot of dedicated, focused people, right? Because you don't pay that much for school and not mess around. But when I switched to public school, there were a lot of people that just did not care about school. They're like, I'm just doing this so I can get my high school diploma, and then I'm going to go into this trades work that doesn't need any advanced learning, And that sucks, because then we got one or two people working their ass off for their grades, and then they're going to take a hit because the algorithm detects the rest, the whatever 15 people in the class that don't care.
Yeah, as somebody who has my whole life gone to a public school, not necessarily through choice, just because I can't afford private education. I come from a working class background.
Sure.
Despite people have told me I sound posh, I really am not. But as somebody who I feel like I have worked. And I've seen people who have worked massively hard who aren't getting the grades they deserve just because daddy couldn't pay for a posh college. And to me, that disgusts me. And even if you look at the averages, obviously people in private education do tend to get slightly higher grades. But this year with the algorithm, it's massively different. Even compared to previous years, it's obvious that something is going on. And you know what, if you are out there, you're disappointed with your grades and you did work hard for them, then I'm honestly really sorry for you, and I'm hoping the government does do a U-turn, because they're getting a lot of pressure, but Boris is kind of doing what he does with these things and hiding. Moving on, we mentioned something in the last podcast.
What did we?
Yeah, we did, that we were going to include in the last podcast, but we didn't actually get a chance to talk about it, and that is the Google Pixel 5.
Ah, shoot. I have not done any research on this. Tell me about it. What's new?
Oh, well, good news, I have.
Okay, go.
Just saying, guys, who puts more effort? I'm sorry. Right, okay, so I did a bit of research into the Google Pixel 5. Obviously, it's the latest phone coming out of Google. And I got summarise some points. A lot of people have said it is very game-changing. I'm just going to talk about a few little points. Great camera, apparently. The phone is larger than the previous versions. However, it is being made more affordable. And I think this is the big point people like me, I'm obviously not going to get it. I still can't afford it.
Oh, wait, how much is it?
In US dollars, it's estimated, this is of course an estimate, estimated at $650. That's £500 in Britain and 860 Canadian dollars, but that is of course an estimate.
That's really good if it does end up being that. Like compared to phones nowadays that are 1.2, that's really good.
Yeah, that is really awesome. And I just looked at a few specs for it. It's got a 6GB RAM and a 128GB storage. So, yeah, it looks good. I like the fact that we've got a phone brand that's kind of... It's obviously not aiming to be super affordable, but equally so it's not aiming for those high, saturated, super expensive, high-end phones. It's kind of going more down the upper middle market, which I do like. It's making these upgrades more affordable for people who just don't have $100 to throw around.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's nice. You know what I loved about the pickles? The pixels.
I bloody love pickles.
Is that they always had the best cameras out of all the phones for photographers.
Yeah.
Because like it's very like it's not like super saturated like the Samsungs, and it's not like highly edited like the Apples. It's just normal, and like you have so much after like editability. Because it's a blank slate, and you just do whatever you want to it, and that's like what I loved about them. And it seems like they're staying true to that, and they're keeping the camera quality amazing. And if they can keep it at that low price, like that's lower than when my phone first came out, and that's amazing. And for a new phone like that, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you specifically want to talk about? Because we've got time with the amount we're gonna have to cut out of this podcast.
We have a lot of stuff we gotta cut out, but yeah. You know this, but I'm gonna share this with everyone else. So when we were trying to record today, I was trying to make fun of She Killed the Podcast, which is a really great podcast, by the way, guys. Those guys.
Harbir was kind of like simping over them. Like,
shut up.
He really wants them to come. And be a guest with us,
you're
and
making it out to be a bigger deal than it is. And no, I did not.
I got a message, like, it was midnight for me. I got a message from Harbir. I think he was nearly crying at the time. He was like, they shut us down on Instagram.
No, I was not. I was not. No, I was not. But, no. So, She Killed the Podcast, a great podcast. Check them out on YouTube. They're not on any, like, Spotify or Apple Podcast. Sorry?
I said, please come on as a guest.
Yeah, go ambush them and tell them go on the BCB. And yeah, no, but they're really great podcasts. I really like those guys, but they shut us down because I asked them. I was like, hey, would you maybe, I don't know, want to be a part of the podcast? And they're like, dude, no, you're a fucking loser. Like, no, we don't want to hang with your 2-bit like podcast. Get out of here, bro. We're the fucking
defense,
goats.
They didn't say that. They just said they wanted to wait a little longer before doing podcast. They didn't even say no to you. They completely
shut us down.
They didn't give you a direct
They did it very rudely, and I'm very disappointed with their management. No, I'm kidding. They're really polite about it.
She Killed the Podcast.
Yeah, they're really polite about it. They're really great guys, but also I was like, oh, it's Friday. They posted a podcast. I checked what they posted, and I was so upset because I was like, they posted a thing called like how we filmed the podcast, and I was like,
oh yeah,
little shits. That was what I wanted to do. So not only did they reject our podcast, they stole my idea, which they beat us to the punch, and I fucking ate it.
And then I think I listened to like the first half of the podcast, and they were like, no, we really struggle to film because we don't have a lot of time. And I was like, there's your reason, Harvey.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it's like
amazing.
A subliminal message to you.
Yeah, I don't know. They did not steal our idea, by the way. I didn't tell them anything. We just happened to have the same idea, and they beat us to the punch. That's okay. We can still do it.
This is not looking good for trying to get them on the podcast. You just spent like the last 10 minutes.
Hey, they deserve to be roasted after rejecting me so horribly. And I listened to Juice WRLD after that, and I was just like in my feelings and shit. I was like, Alexa, turn on sad mode, and I'm very upset.
Oh god, I dread to be one of your high school crushes.
You know what? Here's a test if they actually listen to the podcast. She Killed the Podcast. If you guys are listening, I actually don't know what their names are. I don't think they ever say their names in the actual podcast. But if you guys are listening,
I think they do. Or
they
might
do.
Not
What
be the
are
real
their names?
But they definitely say a name at the beginning.
I listened to 2 of their podcasts. I haven't heard them say their name once.
Did you? Oh, I did. I don't remember what it is, but...
Okay, if you guys are listening, DM us a screenshot of... Or, no, DM us the word banana. And then if you guys follow in the TikTok page, I'll send it on the TikTok page.
I think you actually... you mentioned that you want to talk about Sadak 2.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, because I'm not the greatest... Like, I'm not the best person to talk about this, but... Sadak 2 is a YouTube trailer that came out for Sadak 2, right? It's a movie, a Bollywood movie. And
oh yeah, I actually did a bit of research, but I'm kind of relying on you for this bit because in typical meeting the white British stereotype, my skills with other languages pretty much equate to being able to say "J'avais besoin un grand caca" in French. Yeah. And if you want to know my mental age, you can Google Translate that.
And Sadak 2 is basically so there's this guy. His name is Sushant Singh, and he was killed by the Bollywood mafia. Everybody's outraged by it. Like, okay, all allegedly. I don't know. Legally, I don't think I'm allowed to say that because it's an ongoing investigation and whatnot. But allegedly, he was killed, and they framed it as a suicide, which, you know, is happening in Hollywood a bunch. I guess we've translated to Bollywood now. And everybody is, everybody in India, we're all, like, up in arms about this. And we're, like, you know, down with the nepotism. Because it's very, like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, they keep it in the family, you know, like, type of thing where they only hire people from their own, like, you know, family, and that's how they keep their, like, kind of dynasty going. And everybody in Bollywood's kind of just, like, you know, like, down with this nepotism, bro. We're not gonna watch your movies if you keep doing this stuff, right? So Sadak 2 trailer has become the most downvoted trailer of all time, of all of YouTube.
Yeah, isn't it the most disliked video on YouTube now?
Well, I don't know if we were on track to be the Justin Bieber's Baby. I think that's the most still, or maybe Jake Paul.
And then I reckon at this rate it could probably break the record with YouTube.
I hope it does.
I think was the
because this guy is he was such a, like, nice, genuine guy, and he like I don't know the full story, but he's a very, like, tall and strong guy. So the fact that they're saying that he killed himself by hanging himself with that, like. You can see the reg, like, Jeffrey that's Epstein absurd vibes. That's absolutely absurd. And he I don't think he was, like, suicidal at all or anything. And, you know, the I don't know, one of the families that are in Bollywood, they're, like, they told his girlfriend to break up with him because they knew that he was gonna die and stuff, allegedly. And that it sucks, man. It's because he was a young guy. He was like 30 something, not even, right? Like, it was so sad, and hopefully he gets, like, the justice he deserves. You know, like, absolutely. Nobody's watching their movies no more. And if you do go to the trailer, please don't watch
it. Drop it a dislike.
Yeah, just dislike. Don't even watch the trailer, because if you watch the trailer, it's gonna be more suggested, and people are gonna watch it more, and it's gonna gain more popularity, and that's the last thing we want.
Okay, so I actually saw something really cool. It popped up in my Instagram feed, and it's an environmental thing. Talking about biodegradable packages. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, hi.
Go. I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying hello.
No.
And it's actually about biodegradable packages. Shall I just redo that bit?
Yeah, let's redo this. No. Bro, this is such a terrible podcast.
Oh, no. See, I think when we've actually been talking, though, it's been great, so I don't really want to scrap this one.
No, I don't think it's a scrap, but it's just so funny how much of how many obstacles we've overcome.
Oh God, right?
To get this one out.
Now, I was actually scrolling through my Instagram.
What happened? Hello?
Hi.
What's happening to us, bro? Oh my God, we scrapped 2 whole podcasts. We got one out, and we can't keep doing it. What's going on?
And that's going to do it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to tune in to the next episode, the same time next week, and follow us on all our social medias. That's Instagram at British-Canadian border, YouTube at the BCB podcast, and Twitter at the official BCB. Feel free to suggest any podcast topics or just have a chat with us. We really are very lonely people. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and from both of us here at the BCB, I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.